Hello everyone. Let me introduce myself. My name is Lutfiah, third semester student of English education. So in this occasion, I'm going to talk about communicative language teaching. So I'm sure that some of you already knew from the first slide about communicative language teaching, because yes, it is derived from communicative and then language, and the last is teaching. Yes, something like that. So in this video, I am going to talk about the 3-point first, the three title of today's material. Yes, communicative. Communicative here means that in this communicative language teachings, both students and also teachers should be communicative, because in improving a speaking skill, then it is needed the most. And and then the language, of course, it can apply in any kind of language, not only in English but also in the other foreign language, or maybe in Bahasa Indonesia itself. And teachings, it means that what the teachers do to make the students to be communicate well, or in improving their speaking skill. So in this video, I just share about my point of view in communicative language teaching, and I'm sure that some of you already knew about this, and I'm sure that you also have your own point of view. And please don't blame anyone, and I'm so sorry if I've got a lot of mistake on my video for today's video. So in this video, I'm going to talk about deliver, or I can say that I will deliver about the purpose, the main purpose, and then also how we do the communicative language teaching, and of course the example. And the last, I will give you an exercise you can do in the end of this video after you have heard about my explanation today. I give you an exercise in the end, is to make sure that you understand well about the lesson that I will explain to you today. So without further ado, I'm so sorry that I'm blabbermouth. So without further ado, let's get started, and I ask you guys to pay attention. So in communicative language teaching, it needs students and also teacher. Yes, because this is the main point of this communicative language teaching. Without any students or without any teachers, then it will never create the communicative itself. So this is very good. This is also very important to talk to, because after I read some researches and also some articles, I still found out that people still misunderstand about the concept or the purpose of communicative language teaching. Some people only think that communicative language teachings is only about a small talk, chit-chat, daily conversation. Well, the fact is, the concept is totally don't. Yes, communicative language teaching is not only about having a conversation, chit-chat, or a small talk, because the purpose in having this communicative language teaching is the question that we should remember, that we should ask to ourselves, is what the students can do with English. What in the end what can students do with English? That's the point. So we have to focus to this purpose itself, because if don't, then it will end that we have nothing to give to our students, and our students don't know what have to do. So communicative language teaching asks both students and also teacher to communicate in class, and it is asked for a teacher to make students are able to communicate well in English, with the main purpose with the main topic. They can bring the topic anywhere. They needn't to worry about what they're going to say, what they're going to speak when they have this such a topic. So yeah, after we've got this point, then what we have to do is we have to prepare everything. I'm sure that some of you already know that maybe you have heard about people say that grammatical thing is not the number one, it's not the most important one. But in this case, we do need grammatical things. Yes, we do need grammatical thing. Grammar is matters in this case. So please, we have to mind the grammar itself, because it will shape us to make a good communicative language teaching for students. If the students understand well about how to speak it, and of course how to make it. And yeah, so it is really matter. And after we've got this, then and of course I'm sure that when we are in this level, it means that we have to make sure that our students have enough vocabulary that at least we can use in communicate. Yeah, so I am going to give the example of communicative language teaching. So I'm sure that you can imagine as if you are going to have a vacation, you're going to go to vacation, and you still worry, or you're still confused which destination you should go, because you have two options to go. So yeah, you have to explain why, you have to give the reason why, and etc. And that is also part of communicative language teaching. You can also give question to your students that they have to make a plan, or at least they have to choose one of these destinations which they prefer, and give the reason. And it can be the communicative language teaching. And then, as I said before in the beginning, that I will also give you an exercise that you can do to make sure that you have understood well about the material that I have delivered or not. So this is also the same as the example. If you're going to have a vacation, you've got two destinations. So I'm going to give you the options then. So if you have a chance, if you have a plan to go, you have free ticket to choose anywhere you go, then which country do you prefer? Do you choose Indonesia as your destination, or do you choose one of the countries in Europe? And please tell me about your plan, why the reason, and of course how to organize your vacation there. And if you have practice, if you want also check the grammatical things, I think that you can try to check your grammar in a grammar application, that free grammar application that you can try to find out in the internet. And then after you've checked your grammar, you can try to practice it. You can practice, if you have no partner, you can try to practice it in front of the mirror. And I think that's the most effective to practice in nowadays condition, because you only it is not risky. So you can do that by yourself in anywhere and also anytime. And that's all for communicative language teaching. So for students, you can try to improve. And also for teachers, we have to remember that the purpose or the main concept of this communicative language teaching is what can students do with English. So we have to focus in it and to give the best effort to our teacher, our students, and our students will give the best result to us. So that's all for today. I'm so sorry if I got a lot of mistake in my grammatical things and also my pronunciation, and of course about the video because I'm not that pro. So thank you very much for watching and have a nice day. Goodbye.